Now, no matter what you think about Dubai, it is undeniably one of the world's best hubs for activities. In the last few weeks, I've skydived above the desert from 15,000 feet, ragged it over the dunes in dune buggies at sunset, and I've learnt to ski at one of the biggest indoor slopes in the world. And today, I'm taking you with me to explore what's inside the deepest swimming pool in the world, and it just so happens to be a sunken city in the middle of the desert. Now, the pool itself has 14 million litres of fresh water in it. That is enough to keep anyone hydrated in the desert. It is a total of 60 metres deep. That's how it's achieved its title as the deepest pool in the world. We're not going to be going to 60 metres today though, because the recreational diving limit is 30 metres. And I've only gone deeper than 30 metres once by accident in a sinkhole in Mexico. But we came out the other side, went down to about 35. Didn't come out the other side of the sinkhole, obviously. Came out the other side as in I survived the endeavour. So no funny business today. We're going to explore the city. What's it going to be like? I have absolutely no idea. I know there's a pool table in there. I know there's some table football, all kinds of stuff, like a motorbike underwater. Let's just find out. You're going to find out as I find out. We're going to go on a tour and we're going to get led by a dive master and get shown exactly where all the cool kids go, because we're cool kids today. Right, we are hopping on the motorway now, so I will see you when we get there. I'm not gonna lie, this place is eerily quiet and it's built like a Bond lair, so something ominous is gonna happen today. There's no one here, which bodes well. It means we might be the only people in the pool. Now, I bet you've never seen a swimming pool with a control room before, have you? Neither had I, but this pool has 56 cameras covering all angles and a team on full-time duty, making sure that everyone in the water is safe, whether they're snorkeling, free diving or scuba diving. And I got a little sneak peek at what was hidden under the depths as well before going in. We are going down to 30 meters today, and I was shown this map to make sure I was even more confused before we finally got in the water. Now, I never could have possibly imagined that I'd be sinking down for a scuba dive through a bookcase, but that is exactly what happened next. Down to the maximum depth of the dive of 30 meters. And it was now time to explore. We got to the bottom level, which is an underwater house. So I thought, what better way to start than to play the piano? And the beauty of playing piano underwater is that no one could tell how bad I was. So after I was done butchering that and got away with it, I decided it was time to chill out with a glass of Coke in front of the TV and relax before an evening meal, which was less nutritious than I had hoped for. And then I got tucked up into bed for the night. Now, I'm not sure why I decided to take my regulator out here. I quickly remembered that I couldn't actually sleep, and I also couldn't breathe underwater. It's amazing your mind plays tricks on you. And then you try and get out of bed and realize that you have to swim out instead of walking out. But it's weird because you try and act like you're doing stuff on land and then very quickly realize that is not possible. So after about 4 minutes at the bottom, we made our way up slowly to the next level above us. You always go to the maximum depth at the start of a dive and then start to work your way up in the name of decompressing nice and slowly. The next thing we did was we went into an air pocket. Now, these air pocket rooms allow you to take your regulator out and talk normally. But because this one is at 20 meters deep, your voice goes extremely high pitched because of the pressure on your internal organs. So I spared myself the embarrassment of recording it, and you can just hear my normal above water voice instead. You're welcome. And then in the next level was the arcade. And I can confirm that table football is much less fun underwater and also much less fun playing by yourself. I had no friends down here to play with. Now, there was nothing interesting in the trash, unfortunately. I did have a good rummage in there, and I thought my fortunes were turning when the phone rang. But unfortunately, this wasn't for me. And here's the money shot into the abyss. I love that, seeing all the way down into 60 meters. Now, I might not be able to play the piano, but I am pretty handy at pool, so I'm definitely blaming the table for the off-center gravity here. And I thought, before we finish the dive, this is going to be my only chance on planet Earth to be able to dunk a basketball, because I certainly can't do it on land. And that felt pretty sweet, a massive victory to finish off a pretty surreal experience.
I'm not gonna lie, that was excellent. I didn't think I could have so much fun diving not in nature before, but I love freshwater dives. Last time I did one of those was in the cenotes in Mexico. My first time using nitrox as well, more of a gas blend as opposed to just straight oxygen. And yeah, really cool to realize how much more difficult things are to do underwater, like playing pool, basketball. I suck at basketball on land, never mind under there. But yeah, cool to try all different things at all different heights, or depths I should say. Thoroughly enjoyed that experience. Right, let's get back.
Now, I've dived in some pretty cool spots over the years, from great hammerheads in the Bahamas, the cenotes in Mexico, and Sipadan Island off the coast of Borneo, all of those offering incredible natural wildlife, some freshwater, some saltwater. And so it was a bit different today, not diving in nature, but certainly a one-of-a-kind experience. Thank you to the guys at Deep Dive Dubai that got me over there. And if you are a regular on this channel, then I think it's only fair that I explain why I've been so quiet on here over the last few months, and also give you some exciting news about what is coming up next. And if you're new, then welcome. Plenty more where this came from. So as you might be able to tell, this backdrop doesn't look very Dubai. I'm not in Dubai at the moment. I'm actually on the British Isles once more. I went back to the landing place from the North Atlantic row, back to the Scilly Isles, in order to retrace my steps exactly 6 months on after landing there, after our voyage across the North Atlantic. And I want to share with you my 3 biggest lessons and reflections learned after being back on land for 6 months. Because these are 3 massive things that I obviously am applying to the future of my life, and you'll be able to apply to yours as well. That will be the next video on this channel. And I'm staying on the British Isles in order to head over to Ireland for the first time ever, coming up very soon. I have some adventures planned there, and I'm excited to get back on the adventures, and that leads me into why I've been so quiet over the last couple of months. After coming back from the row, some of you will have known that my Instagram and social media following absolutely skyrocketed, and that gave me a fantastic platform and opportunity that I couldn't waste. So I rebuilt my coaching business, which is now absolutely flourishing. We've got loads of men pushing their physiques on, building muscle, losing body fat, gaining ultimate confidence, and improving their lives in all domains. And that brings me a lot of joy that I can do that now, and I've got that set up in a structured way, and applications are constantly open now. So if you need help with your physical fitness, if you want to build muscle, lose fat, gain confidence, feel better and turn your life around, and you think I'm your man, then hit the link in the description of this video and the top comment on this video, and we will have a chat and I'll sort you out. Thank you very much for being here for this adventure, and I'm really looking forward to taking you with me on the next ones. You know, this channel started from me just with a GoPro and a one-way ticket to the Philippines, doing adventurous things, getting better and getting more competent at skills that I've wanted to do for years, and that is not going to stop anytime soon. Have a fantastic day, rest of your day, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you on the next adventure.
Oh, you want me to say that?
You have to.
Oh, I have to. Like and subscribe.
No, say it with conviction and look
Please
at the...
like and subscribe. Adam Radcliffe at YouTube,
.com.
Instagram, Facebook.